Giant rotting marine carcass mystifies villagers in Indonesia. Residents of Seram Island in Indonesia's Maluku province on May 9th discovered the enormous putrid rotting carcass of a marine animal. The advanced decay of the 15-meter-long, 8-meter-wide object had people stumped as to what exactly this thing was until now. Given its flat, elongated shape and the appearance of long, thin tendrils, locals speculated it could be a giant squid or some kind of cuttlefish. However, on closer examination, those tentacles turned out to be nothing of the sort. A government fisheries worker poured cold water over the squid theory. Turns out intestines and fat spilling from one end of the carcass splayed out into shapes, making it resemble something like a squid, say investigators. Given its size, shape, and other telltale features, officials say the stinking mass of rotting flesh is the carcass of nothing more mysterious than a whale. It's not known yet exactly which species of whale this is, but the large tusk-like bone visible above the water appears to be part of the jaw of a baleen whale. These whales feed using baleen plates which filter food from the seawater. Fisheries workers took samples of the animal's skin and bones so they can try and determine its age. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews. Whether you want to see a whale explode or watch idiots try to surf one, we have it all up next.
Rotting blue whale about to explode raises fear in Canada town. A dead blue whale washed up more than a week ago on the western shores of Newfoundland, Canada. The dead cetacean has since doubled in size, and town residents fear it's going to burst. Whales can explode due to the buildup of methane, hydrogen sulfide, and other gases within the rotting carcass, especially if it's been sitting in the sun for several weeks. Measures aimed at preventing an explosion, such as making cuts in the animal to help gas escape, are common. But the task of disposing of a whale carcass can get a little dangerous at times. Oh, poor guy. The gas built up inside the whale's belly until it exploded like an overinflated balloon. Is it really going to explode? There she blows! Emily Butler, the town clerk in Trout River, Newfoundland, has sought help from the province's Environment and Government Services departments and the Federal Fisheries Department to remove the carcass. She said the town council considered having fishermen tow the whale carcass out to sea.
What causes whale strandings? Recently, Britain's Coast Guard caught off a search for what could have become the 7th stranded whale in the country in the past few weeks. Rescuers had started an operation to help the sperm whale after seen approaching the coast of Mundesley. But after being unable to spot the whale inside the search area, the Coast Guard reckons the animal may have survived and swam the deeper waters. Experts say the survival rates for whale strandings are usually low. If the Coast Guard's hopes are right, this whale was a lucky one. But there's several reasons and scenarios that can cause whale strandings to happen. A whale may become stranded if it is ill or suffers an injury to its navigation system. Also, when in shallow waters, whales can easily become trapped in a changing tide. And since the marine animals live in tight-knit groups, one sick animal's calls of distress can cause an entire pod to respond and become stranded as well. Underwater seismic activity can also cause a whale stranding. So far in 2016, as many as 30 sperm whales have died in Europe's North Sea.
Aussie idiot sadly does not get eaten by sharks. Harrison Williams and friends were on a boat enjoying the waters off Western Australia over the weekend when they noticed something very large bobbing up and down in the water, which turned out to be a several-week-old dead whale. Now, you or I might find such a sight a rare and interesting addition to your weekend, but Williams is into extreme sports, and this 26-year-old thought it would be totally rad if he swam over and surfed on the whale corpse. And so he did, much to the delight of his immature friends. But then Williams looked down and noticed about a gazillion humongous hungry sharks, including a great white or two, enjoying some decaying whale sashimi. Finally, in his only sane act of the day, Williams wisely got his friends to rescue him with the boat, narrowly avoiding a Darwin Award nomination.